October the 2nd, 1456. Journal entry 153. Strange has been my nights of late. I find myself hollow, more so than usual. The dark presses ever closer, offering silence and deathly call to me. My home offers me the expense of centuries, yet I do not feel at home or comforted in this place. Where once the dark emptiness was my solace, now I am carved to be only a shadow in this void, a futile thought. These halls and passages always served my purposes. Never did I question their efficiency or how they made me feel. Why now do I fret like a pathetic child disturbed by the night? When did I dare to entertain the idea if shadow or solace lacked in comfort? Was I not always occupied with my research? Did hoarding my knowledge not prove a sufficient distraction in the long nights? When did I falter? Oh yes, of course. It all changed when she arrived. My very bound was disturbed the day she came to me. Lisa, this small feeble woman demanding that I teach her science, running to me to teach her, so willing to fall into my class for the sake of knowledge. How foolish I was to let such a small, defenseless creature demand things of me. It would have been too easy to overpower her, to tear her down, but I did not. How blind I was not to see the outcome. Even with my expanse of knowledge, years of dealing with pathetic humans, she managed to catch me off guard. She fascinated me. This human who banged on my door, who I bestowed the gift of immortals, my librarian research, my treasure. Months she dwelt with me. No human had ever survived so long in my presence, none. And yet, here she was, this small woman regarding me as a friend, talking with me and taking interest in my company. Only when she left did I notice the damning silence of my home, and only then did I despise it. I was left alone, utterly. Where once I spent hours teaching her and talking with her, now I spent watching for her return. Lisa, what had you done to me? Weeks passed of my endless solitude, and at last I could endure no more. I indulged my need for interaction, this new fascination I would feed. I sent my raven to her with a letter, inquiring of her progress and if she needed further teaching, and if she would come back. And to my satisfaction she replied. Now I spent weeks writing letters to her and receiving the ones she wrote back to me. I found myself looking forward to her replies, seeing this as my weekly dose of her. Only now I have nothing. It has been 28 days since her last letter, and every day I grow more impatient with her. How long must I wait? She wrote me saying that she was traveling to another village to help the sick there. She promised me to write on how our journey was and if she was safe. But instead, I am met with silence. Why? Was my letter to her not pleasing? Did I not flatter her and praise her enthusiasm? Why does she ignore me? I don't know what I could have written to offend her. Or perhaps it is for another reason that she is ignoring me. Something may have happened. She could have become lost on the journey, or been attacked on the road or in the village. And here I am, sitting all this time, doing nothing, wasting away in my castle while she is out there, among the vile, ignorant and idiotic humans. No more. I will go now. I will will find her in a mental situation, and should I find her harmed, the damned soul responsible will pay dearly. 1,000 times shall they suffer for interfering with Vlad Dracula Tepes. I will not allow any human to inflict me so. I will not allow any human to harm her. I won't delay. I shall leave at once.